I just got a mental image of Eddie just pinning this like small, cute hedgehog to the ground, just
in a judo hold.
Going ham. Yeah, in a judo hold, just going ham.
Why won't you die? Welcome to Win Stupid Prizes, the show where we ask the questions that nobody thought were worth asking. I'm Dr Eggman, and I'm joined today by my two greatest eggventions, and they are Jamie.
Okay, I'm gonna put my flag in the sand. Cake is the best eggvention.
And Alex.
I'm an egg that was picked up on the moon LV-426. I may or may not contain a xenomorph. We'll find out in about half an hour.
That's what the fuck you're talking about, okay?
Oh, yeah.
I brought my greatest eggventions here today to solve one problem. We need to catch that blasted hedgehog. And so, the question today... Oh, I'm Eddie, by the way, in case that wasn't clear.
Eggy.
How would we stop Sonic the Hedgehog? That's what we gotta do today, eggventions.
Dr. Robotnik just disappeared.
Are you going to go back doing the voice for the rest of the recording?
No, it hurts just enough to not keep doing.
Okay.
Oh, I was trying to keep kayfabe there.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah, Alex, you're right, yeah. Oh, look, Eggman's gone away. And now we've got Eddie instead.
Yeah,
Edgeman.
thanks for that.
Eggman, sorry.
Himself?
I think it's Ivo.
I reversed my own name.
Right, okay. Can we start somewhere easy?
I love it.
Because this is going to get a bit complicated, I think. I'd like to start somewhere easy.
Okay.
Just like our eggs.
Yeah, definitely. I love our
Uber
eggs.
easy, yeah.
Especially the alien one. We love to bring in a character from something to deal with our problems, right?
Yeah.
That is a common solution.
There's probably a few different options, but I'm sure there's someone out there who can stop and/or catch or defeat Sonic the Hedgehog. I think my first go-to, of course, would be a Toad with a sniper rifle, but we're not doing that.
Yeah, that's been banned from the Win
my
Stupid
answer.
Prizes. That's too strong in the meta.
Yeah.
Ironically, it never wins.
Yeah, it never wins. It's not good enough, but it's too strong because it beats everything else. It's
It's a rock, paper, Toad with a sniper rifle situation.
Yeah.
God damn it.
There are a lot of other fast characters in media. Normally superhero things, but also some other stories. Like The Flash or Quicksilver from Marvel and DC, vice versa, sorry, DC and Marvel.
I'm sure no one would have called you out.
Yeah, who knows which one's which. But, like, a speedster. Bring in a speedster.
Oh, I see.
Bring in The Flash. He's probably as fast or faster, right?
Interesting. But isn't Sonic the fastest thing alive?
It is very prominent in his theme song in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. However, that could all be propaganda.
It could be. Also, notably, The Flash is like the fastest thing alive in his setting, and I'm pretty sure they haven't crossed over before.
Is the Flash known as the fastest thing alive, or is Flash just the red blur or whatever he's
And
called?
one of the Flashes is the human embodiment of the concept of speed or something, of the Speed Force. I don't know. I don't actually read these things. I'm just mostly using wikis.
He do be having the Speed Force, whatever that is.
I think the Speed Force is what powers the other people who go fast in that setting, and therefore, surely, if he's got the Speed Force, he can take it away from Sonic.
Oh, interesting.
So he is the fundamental speed property of the universe.
Yes.
Thus,
Well, one of them is. I don't actually know which one.
can revoke Sonic's speed power by quantum bullshit.
I think so. I don't know which one specific. No, I don't want the Flash the film. No, I want the Flash the character.
What about Flash Gordon?
He's not actually that fast. Actually, I watched.
No,
that.
he's not really.
Just as his name. No, Barry Allen taps it. I don't actually know which Flash I want, but one of the Flashes I swear is just
Right.
Is the Speed Force.
Is speed.
Isn't quite a big problem with this, though, the fact that the Flash is a good guy.
Yeah.
And Sonic is also, canonically, a good guy.
Okay, but Sonic is also like a bit of a prankster and so on. So like maybe he's been up to some nuisance, and the Flash just needs to slow him down to like get him to behave. I don't know.
Oh, I see.
I think the whole tricking good guys into becoming bad guys for a bit works for a bit, but often leads to disaster.
That's long enough to keep him stopped and then shoot him in the head.
So you are bringing in Toad with a sniper rifle.
I just once he starts. I mean, it could be anyone. It could be me with a Glock. I don't know.
Could be you with a Glock. Could be Toad with a sniper rifle. Could be anyone.
Unfortunately, Sonic has a superpower that is basically invulnerability with these rings.
Okay,
So
double tap.
you have to shoot him twice.
Yeah.
And you have to deal with his iframes, which is quite a big problem.
Wow. So you gotta hope that you have to convince the Flash that Sonic is bad enough to take the Speed Force away from him.
Yeah.
Then you have to shoot Sonic and be like, "No, Flash, this is all legit. Don't worry about it.
This is great. I know he's
this is
blinking and trying to crawl to those rings.
Yeah, I know it looks like I just tried to execute an innocent animal, but that's not what's happening here. He's definitely the bad guy.
Do
Trust
not
me
stop
on this
me
one.
with your superhuman Flash speed whilst we talk it out. I just need to kill this guy.
There is another way of stopping that. Well, the Flash has caught him. We confiscate the rings. We're like, no, he can't have he's going to jail or whatever. I don't know what we're doing. He can get his money back when he's out of jail. Though he doesn't have any rings. Blab.
Right. Does Sonic also follow video game rules of having 3 lives?
I mean, I don't know if we've used that excuse in previous Winchester prizes for other characters who should. For example, Mario didn't win the Smash Bros. Episode because he had a bunch of lives. So
Yeah.
Mario didn't win the Smash Bros. Episode because he's a fucking plumber. Let's be real.
Also, Smash has the concept of stock.
yeah, good point. Yeah, talking about Smash Bros. I've beaten Sonic in Smash Bros. A bunch. So I don't know whoever I want to play in Smash Bros.
So you're saying you?
Yeah, me on my main.
Just break out your main.
Yeah.
You know what? It's just dumb enough to work. Therefore, stock doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. We both have stock.
So the other thing that I'm thinking in terms of outsourcing is getting someone who isn't necessarily considered a good guy.
Like Mr. Eggman, sorry.
Like Mr. Eggman. I've got the perfect candidate who's
Okay,
already
yeah.
got several years experience in the catching fast things department.
Ooh.
Now, probably shouldn't check his record on how well he is at catching these fast things.
Sounds promising.
But have you heard of Mr. Wile E. Coyote?
Oh, I have.
I am loosely familiar with his work. I understand why you don't want me to check his CV.
So if we outsource it to Mr. Wile E. Coyote,
Yep.
we'll at least get a lot of fun shenanigans out of him, like putting a fake wall in there, and then Sonic just runs around the wall and goes beep beep.
Sonic just goes beep beep now. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Sonic teaming up with the Roadrunner.
That's terrifying.
It would be funny. We could at least sell it, and we might not stop him, but by taking over the Acme Corporation first, we can make a lot of profit, which we can then use to fund our further ventures.
Oh, I do like this idea. You're right. We don't need to succeed immediately. Make the long-term play of getting a lot of money from Wile E. Coyote and the rights to the cartoons, because this is a great crossover that everyone's going to want. Cartoon Network knocking on our door right now.
I'm actually scared of giving Sonic access to comic logic.
I think he already does have some of that access.
Yes, some, but giving him one of the best characters at utilizing it, the Roadrunner, just
It's true.
That's scary. If he learns from Roadrunner, he'll be unstoppable.
He can just run into solid objects like they're nothing.
Yeah.
He doesn't even need... I mean, he can already ring dash, over thin air, but now he can just run over thin air.
Yeah, and then Wile E. Coyote chases out after him, looks down, there's no ground, etc.
Never look down, Wile E., you fool.
Gravity only gets you if it notices you, right? That's how this works. So
That's how all of physics works. It doesn't work if you don't think about it.
And there is a concept in video games called Coyote Time, where you have a little time after you've already fallen off the thing.
to hit
that
the
you
jump
can do a
button.
jump.
Yeah.
So giving that to Sonic possibly is a mistake.
Yeah, maybe Wile E. Coyote is not the right person to outsource. Any other outsourcing ideas, or do you want other ideas?
Well, who is your Smash main?
I mean, it was whichever Fire Emblem character I felt like playing at the time, which was probably Marth or Lucina because they're fast. But Ike's fun too.
You should have just said Sonic.
Sonic.
I do love playing Sonic, but just to troll my friend with the "you're too slow" taunt.
That's a good taunt, to be fair.
Just do and then run to the other side of the stage. Do it again there. That was there we go. So Sonic is up on my list of characters I like to play. So if I use Sonic against Sonic to destroy the Sonic, except yeah.
Yeah, okay, hang on. On that train of thought, right, have we thought about one of his weaknesses / strengths is his friends?
Yeah, well, outsource it to Tails.
Almost. But the friend he's most afraid of is Amy Rose.
Elaborate.
If we can make Amy Rose a villain, he won't want to fight her for multiple reasons, partly because Sonic's too cool to have a girlfriend.
That's how that works.
Partly because he doesn't want to hurt his friends.
Yeah.
So if we can make Amy Rose a villain, I don't have a lot of logic for making Amy Rose a villain, just for the record, before you quiz me on that.
Okay.
Media's really good at turning female leads into temporary villains for all sorts of reasons, so we can probably make it work. Some dark energy from space.
She starts dating Shadow, and Shadow's like, I don't want you to see Sonic at all. You got to get rid of him.
Oh, wow, we're going that way.
And then she becomes a vigilante.
Shadow strikes me as more emo than manipulative, you know what I mean? Shadow's just a sad sack.
I think can be more than one thing.
Potentially two things.
Thing can be two things, you're right.
So we're making Amy Rose a villain, and as a result, Sonic will be like, nah, not going to actually stop this, and just go away?
Yeah, I haven't really thought about this. I think he might just assume that Eggman is behind it somehow.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, but if it distracts him long enough, we can shoot him twice.
We haven't actually, but he's still fast.
Yeah, but he's got these conflicting emotions, it's save his friend, avoid having a girlfriend, do I fight Amy Rose?
I'm about to make the most dangerous Google, which is how fast is bullets?
Depends on the gun, I assume, or the bullet, I don't know.
Okay, bullets. Oh my god, you're right. It really depends on the gun. Okay, on average, bullets is faster than sound.
And Sonic is...
Because called Sonic is speed of sound in this example.
Look, I think we're going to get into how fast Sonic is later. We'll get into the bit where in the movie where he makes time stop later.
But our aim is not fast. So bullets might be faster than Sonic, but our aim is not. Our reaction time.
SMG spray the area.
The old spray and pray strategy.
Yeah.
One of these is going to hit.
Yeah, exactly.
Not necessarily true.
We need to hire the fastest shooter in the West.
Another outsource.
Yeah,
all right.
Just hire the man with no name from the Dollars trilogy and just have him shoot him. There we go.
Hang on, a different train of thought here. We've been talking about... I've been talking about Sonic being faster than sound. Mm-hmm. I've also mentioned, it's me all the time here, Sonic being the fastest thing alive.
Yeah.
What if the fastest thing alive is some sort of Fey Faustian bargain, where he is literally just faster than the next fastest thing alive?
Okay, yeah,
so
I
what
can go
we
with
do,
this.
instead of bringing in the Flash and therefore boosting his speed, we instead take out the next fastest thing alive. So, we extinct cheetahs.
Yep.
Now he's a little bit slower than cheetahs. We extinct
ostriches.
Ostriches, they're pretty fast, yep. Then we kill Usain Bolt. He's not as fast. He's now a bit slower than that. We keep killing things until he's just a little bit faster than us because we can't kill ourselves.
The 2028 Olympics are really boring. No one's going very fast.
Yeah, but that's not important here. What is important is catching that blasted hedgehog.
Okay.
So, are you saying that we kill everything faster than us? Essentially.
Pretty much.
Well, you have to bring him down a bit, right? You still got a gun.
Yeah.
We still got vehicles, so if he's slower than a motorbike, then that's fine.
Exactly. A motorbike is not, as long as the motorbike isn't alive, which by our current definition of alive it isn't.
We're not going to the Cars universe.
As long as Sonic can't construct a living motorbike somehow in the time it takes us to eliminate all of these various animals and fast things.
Yeah, do you think he might get a little bit suspicious? Oh, I keep slowing down, and also cheetahs are extinct.
It's probably just the diet of chili dogs that's slowing him down. The cheetahs have probably got nothing to do with it. That's just global warming.
That's just global warming and not an army of hunters capturing and destroying every close to extinction
definitely
animal.
Not. Yeah, poaching's gone crazy. Oh, man. Good thing that Sonic doesn't care about woodland critters at all. Hang on.
Yeah, no, cheetahs aren't in the woods. They're in the savannah or something, right? Yeah.
You're right. Yes, he doesn't care about savannah critters.
He only cares about woodland critters, and they're not that fast, really.
I do feel like this has angered more people than just Sonic the Hedgehog. I think it would anger major world governments, environmental groups.
And then we frame Sonic.
Almost everyone, honestly. I don't think there are many people who would just be chill with, I'm going to extinct a whole category of species that is faster than Sonic the Hedgehog.
And also Usain Bolt.
And also kill beloved Olympic champion Usain Bolt.
Yeah, I mean, sacrifices have to be made to stop the Blue Menace.
Yeah, governments are probably in on it. If Eggman's around, he's going to have governments in his pocket. I'll be fine.
Or he'd just be up in a floating ship, and we can just join him in his floating airship away from the world's governments.
And then we'll be fine, because as we know, world governments do not have any way of flying.
Well, they don't have any way of stopping an egg carrier, egg ship, right? Because otherwise they wouldn't need Sonic to do it.
They do not have fighter jets in this universe.
Oh, I've just allied the governments with Sonic because the governments use Sonic to stop Eggman all the time. Oh no! I've just recreated a video game.
And or the movie, and yeah.
Oh man, I thought I really had something.
I think you did. I'm sorry I had to pull holes in it, but
Okay,
yeah.
rather than trying to like decrease his speed, we've been focusing on the speed thing so far. What if instead his only real power is speed?
Yep.
Sure.
What if? So, for example, Knuckles can hold Sonic back with raw strength. I reckon I'm probably about as strong as the strongest echidna currently. So if I just hit the gym, become a little bit stronger, if the strongest echidna can hold back Sonic, then me hitting the gym can probably also hold back Sonic. And then I could just punch him to death. I could beat Sonic in a fight.
I'm looking forward to you blocking a punch that's Sonic speed.
If an echidna could do it, why can't I? Even if the echidna has got arbitrary powers. We're ignoring that for a little bit.
Can you just ignore that? Is that the Win Stupid Prizes strat of, let's just ignore this thing that is completely and utterly ruinous to my example?
Maybe.
It makes a lot of questions and answers work, to be honest.
Fair. We're getting meta here, sorry.
Okay, alright, fair enough. But all I gotta do is get him one good punch.
No, 2 good punches because of the rings.
Oh, shit, you're right. 2 good punches. I need one good punch, and then I need to hold him down so he can't recollect any rings, and then a second good punch.
Those iframes are very strong.
Yeah, but like, if you're not damaging him in the iframes, if you're just pinning him, is that okay? He can't leave. He doesn't like pass through you, right? He just can't be hurt again.
I don't know how many grabbing enemies there are in Sonic games and how many of them just hold on to Sonic forever.
I think people would say that's a bit unfair.
I think that'd be a very bad video game.
Oh, you got by this enemy. Too bad.
Oh, I guess you die now.
Rings don't matter. No.
Have fun with that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this isn't Dark Sonics.
Okay. So I got to practice one of my martial arts that's very big on grappling.
Yeah.
Judo.
Great, thank you.
Judo is all about the holds.
You know, I would have guessed judo, but I wasn't confident.
There are lots of judo classes around. I'm sure you could find one.
Yeah, I just got to hit the gym, practice my judo, and then challenge Sonic to a cage match or something.
So he can't leave. Yeah.
Yeah, that would work, right? And then what can speed do when I'm in a literal ring?
Go pinball on you.
Yeah, okay. This needs work.
You have to build the cage out of Sonic game spikes.
Yeah, I mean, also the problem is the fact that it takes me a couple of seconds to run from one side of the ring to the other is time. It takes Sonic like a fraction of that time, and so he can just outrun me even in quite a small space.
Well, I think you need to bait him into attacking you like he does against Knuckles, and then Knuckles blocks it.
Yes.
You have to bait him into attacking you, so ignore the cage for a bit, and then rather than just blocking him, you block him and pin him, and then I just got a mental image of Eddie just pinning this like small cute hedgehog to the ground, just
in a judo hold.
Ham. Yeah, in a judo hold, just going ham.
Why won't you die? Yeah, I don't think anything could go wrong with that.
No, yeah, perfect. Okay, we've won the episode, so
judo is the gentle way in martial art where you're not meant to be doing like actual punching and kicking or anything like that. And he's just like, let's do a little bit of punching just for fun.
When he stops flashing.
Look, as much as I believe in my ability to fight anything, I don't think I want to fight Sonic the Hedgehog. It's one of the few fights that I'm like, I'm not actually confident in my ability to win this one. He's got spikes. That's not... if he's allowed weapons, am I allowed weapons?
I mean, you have a gun, don't you?
Jamie has a gun.
You do hold him, and then you let me get me
Judo
walk.
hold plus gun.
just
walk up
and caps him in the head.
Yeah, we just have 2 of us. The magic of 2 of us. One does the judo, one does the gun.
Me and Sonic just having a little friendly wrestle time. It's no big deal. Jamie, now!
Get him quick. Yeah. Notably, if you think you're strong enough to block one of his attacks, the speed they're going at, it's going to break one of your wrists. So if it's not your wrist because you're stronger than him, surely he's just going to like attack you, and it's like we could just hear a bone crunching, sickening noise.
I really hate that you brought up wrists, because the fact about me is I have little baby wrists. Like,
But you're hitting the gym.
But my wrists are physically tiny.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. They just are.
Actually, wait, Sonic's wrists are tiny as well.
Yeah, but like he's not using his wrists to stop me, whereas I am, and I have little baby boy wrists. Like I can fit my thumb and pinky finger around my wrist with a little bit of space to spare. I have tiny little baby wrists.
For those of you not benefiting from the video feed, Jamie and I are now putting our thumb and finger around our wrists to see if we can do this.
Yeah, man, I got the thumb and pinky with like a little bit of overlap.
Oh wow,
that's like I got baby wrists.
Oh,
baby wrists.
Okay,
confirmed he has baby wrists.
Yeah,
right. Maybe you got the right idea, Eddie. But we just get someone who's not got pathetic wrist to do it.
Okay.
Wow.
Thanks.
Eddie, you're out of this project.
I got normal hands, just baby wrists, all right?
So Outsource him has become Outsource Eddie, or Outsource Eddie's wrists in particular.
And we proved that we could definitely do better than Sonic in multiple ways.
One of the things you did mention, though, was that you needed, like, Sonic-level traps around the room.
Oh, around the cage match, yes.
Around the cages. Can we do that? Can we trap him in some kind of, like, place so that he can't escape? Like, can we get the exit entrance that is good? Like, he's got, like, a normal spinny loop-de-loop, and then you get him in, and then he's been trapped in, like, spikes 4 ways, so...
Oh, I thought you were going to say a giant hamster wheel there, because you said a loop-de-loop, and I thought you could just trap him in the thing where he just keeps running.
I'm liking this. Go on.
Oh, wait. You know those, the people who are, like, trying to come up with a way of making VR more realistic, and it's like an infinite treadmill, where you can run in any direction.
Oh, omnidirectional treadmill, yeah.
Yeah, just get him trapped in one of those.
Oh, yeah, you just got to convince him to run into a room, then switch on the treadmill, and then no matter how fast he runs, the treadmill keeps up with... That's a fucking fast treadmill.
Yeah, we need to make the tech a bit better. We got Eggman for that.
This is why we needed the Wile E. Coyote plan, to have the money to pay for this incredibly expensive omnidirectional treadmill that could keep up with the fastest thing alive.
But it's not alive, so it's fine.
Correct. So he can't outpace it necessarily, especially if we kill all the cheaters as well.
Yeah, these work together.
Okay, all right. We've got a stacking plan
Right,
now.
so we killed all the cheaters. We put him on an infinite treadmill. We now have infinite energy. Once he's on the infinite hamster wheel, we can use that to turn a turbine and thus generate electricity. We generate infinite electricity, and then we use Sonic as the world's source of clean green power.
Oh, and then no one will want to stop us because we've solved climate change.
Exactly.
Oh,
we
my
will
word.
solve climate change.
All the companies can keep polluting.
Yeah.
So they'll be on our side.
Well, no, they don't need to keep polluting because they've got free green energy.
Oh, wait, we've made all the energy companies go bust and want to kill us.
Oh, but all the non-energy companies love it. Hang on.
But we can pay them bribes.
Oh, okay. With all the energy.
Because we have infinite green energy.
Wait, we could just sell them the energy and they could pretend and they could make money off it by selling it for even more.
Yeah.
Okay, phew.
We could have a whole global conspiracy.
We make them a middleman energy company. This is the worst idea. Like, as allegedly the champion of capitalism, despite not being a fan of capitalism, this is the worst idea I've ever heard.
The worst idea you've ever heard so far.
Like, this is rent to rent, but on a global scale, and I think rent to rent is the worst fucking idea I've ever heard.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
And this is worse, for the record.
You were going to mention a big spike trap, I think, Alex, and I co-opted you with a hamster wheel /
I think it's a +1, but like you can trap him in a spike pit or something.
I mean, you trap him in the omnidirectional treadmill room, have spikes on the 3 walls as he runs in. He's like, oh, I better turn around, at which point you slam the door on him, which also has spikes on. And so even if he escapes the omnidirectional treadmill, he just runs into spikes.
Okay, yeah. Just a big spiky trap room that he lives in forever trying to run.
Yeah, and then we can like tell him, well, you're providing the world's energy. You're actually doing something good here, even though we've trapped you in this hell of your own, our own creation.
Because of the way the treadmill works, if he manages to run into the thing and knock the rings into him, the treadmill will push the rings back into him.
Yeah,
and so he
can never die.
Be forced to live
He
forever.
will never die.
In the infinite energy room.
And he will have to produce infinite energy.
This seems oddly cruel.
It does.
But Sonic deserves it.
I have a question, though. What if he just stops running?
What, he just gives up?
Yeah, he just like, well, if you need me to run for this plan to
What
work.
was the name of the question?
Oh, yeah, good point. What was the question?
If he stops running, we have stopped Sonic. Oh, my word. I guess he could just walk, though.
He could.
And be like, you haven't stopped me, but like, equally, I'm not providing that much energy at this
But
point.
we have stopped him from, like, doing anything else.
This is true.
Then we play on the TV, this is the world being destroyed. Do you want that, Sonic? Or do you want to become our only source of electricity forever?
We'll feed him chili dogs.
Yeah.
I was wondering how we lured him into a room, and I think you've just answered that question. A big pile of chili dogs in the middle of the room. He cannot resist.
Well, I've got another way of making sure he runs on the treadmill.
Yeah?
We have video footage that he can see of a newsfeed that goes, Sonic no longer fast. Whenever he slows down, it's like, oh no, Sonic has lost his edge. He's too slow now.
We just get the Smash Talk playing on screen every time he drops below the speed of sound. You're too slow. And he's like, no,
It just has
no. We have to account for his friends.
Yes.
Sonic often rescues his friends, but occasionally his friends rescue him.
I think this is why we have to be deep in the brainwashing of this is the only way. Like, we're doing this for the common good. For all of the world to have infinite energy, we need to sacrifice one hedgehog. We have to convince him that this is his idea now.
And then the friends will not be against us because Sonic has chosen this for himself.
Yeah.
The best villains do have a plan that almost makes sense.
Yeah.
Just like this one. It's like, it's got the makings of the right ideas, but it's absolutely the wrong way to go about it.
We've got the makings of the right ideas, we've also got slavery.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah, the other option is to persuade him to do this of his own volition, and then you don't need the spike trap.
I've picked the lesser of two evils. Have you, though? Have you really?
Admittedly, if you don't do the spike trap as well, then if Eggman ever gets up to his normal hijinks, Sonic will temporarily stop powering the world, go beat up Eggman, and then come back to power the world again. And we're specifically trying to stop Sonic, and that the spike trap helps him. You persuade him to do it of his own volition, and the spike trap stops him from changing his mind afterwards.
Yeah, once you've persuaded him, we'll just put the spikes down.
Yeah.
And then, fantastic.
That's okay. The room he's in doesn't have the spikes, but in the next room out, once he leaves the room, he's actually in a bigger spike room, so it's not obvious to him until he tries to leave.
A secondary, larger treadmill room as well.
Yeah, it's also got a treadmill.
I gotta go stop Eggman. Opens the door and he's like, wait, what's this? And there's just a bunch of spikes all around him. And it's like, oh yeah, you were never free to leave,
You
Sonic.
could check out any time you like.
Like, but what about the Eggman situation? Yes, Sonic, what about the Eggman situation?
I mean, he did hire us, so, this is somewhat the idea.
Well, also, we control his access to news, so we just censor anything that Eggman doesn't want us to see.
Oh, so every time the news comes on to report Eggman's crimes, it's just like, and now cutting to breaking news, here's a kid's cartoon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Everything okay in the world. Everything good since Sonic started running forever on that one treadmill. Wow.
It's just us three doing a fake news report.
World peace achieved thanks to Sonic the Hedgehog running forever.
And now to Eddie for the weather. Weather is good. Back to you at the desk.
Chili dog stocks up, probably. That's good. Is that good or bad for you, Sonic? Whichever direction you want the chili dog stocks to go, that's the direction they're going, baby. They're cheap and plentiful. The perfect stock.
World struck by shortage of Eggman crime.
Wow.
Wow, we live in a utopia now. We have solved all the energy needs.
No one is poor anymore. Homelessness down. Energy crisis down. No crime. All good.
Really hoping this brainwashing works and his friends don't just be like, the world is still absolutely terrible. Eggman problems are rife. We gotta go and rescue Sonic.
No, they'll see that we've solved the crisis and they'll go back to Mobius World or whatever the hell it's called and Planet Mobius.
Mobius is the world, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Planet Mobius.
And they'll go back there and they'll live their idyllic Green Hills Zone lives out in peace, knowing that Sonic has helped save our world.
Yeah, it was the sacrifice of the Sonic the Hedgehog.
I don't think that's how his friends work. I think they'd be like, Tails is going to be like, I really miss Sonic. I wonder what he's up to. And just see him running forever. And it's like, that's not living. I'm going to go and save him. That is a very Tails thing to do.
But if he can see him, that means he's inside the spike room.
Oh. And then we can also harvest Tails in this plan somehow.
Unfortunately, I think Tails is quite smart.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Gullible, yes, but smart.
Okay, then we get someone to dress up in a Sonic mascot costume to be like, hey Tails, I'm fine.
Wow, chase me, Sonic, chase me. Oh God.
Oh, you're so fast, Tails. You're so fast. You must have hit the gym.
Not the hedgehog I used to be.
I'm getting old, Tails.
Oh God. Does Sonic age?
That's a good question.
I mean, isn't he still like a teenager and he's been around for 30 years or something?
So it's the
Yeah.
Ash Ketchum.
I was going to say Bart Simpson, but Ash Ketchum is a better analogy.
Until Ash won the Ash might grow up now that he's won the championship, genuinely.
Oh no, his aging curse has been ended.
Wow, Ash got to retire at the ripe old age of 12.
Sonic is 33. I just looked it up.
33.
What do you mean?
I mean, in the real world, he's 33.
Oh, okay.
Okay, right.
He's 30. He was made 33 years ago.
Okay.
And there's a comment on the internet of Sonic's still 15. So I think Sonic's canonical age is 15, even though he's been 15 for 33 years.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Developmentally, that's fine.
Hang on. So, Jamie, you're older than Sonic?
Well, no, because he's been 15 for 33 years, which would mean that he's actually 48.
Right, he was 15 when he... Right, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
48.
Listening as usual, I see. Like and subscribe, or I'll do to you what I plan to do to that blasted hedgehog.
If Sonic was 48, we could get him to have a midlife crisis.
Oh, let's explore this train of thought for a minute.
Okay, yeah.
A midlife crisis, you say?
I don't have anything else with that. I was just like, that would be a funny idea.
But like, no, there's actually a point that kind of makes me think of that I wanted to come round to here.
Okay.
That's the segue, baby.
Yeah, but no, right. So Sonic is OP. We're talking about he's been 15 for 33 years. He goes faster than sound, but he also in some scenes goes so fast that he breaks time, freezes everything. I looked it up. He's outrun the creation of a black hole at some point.
Wait, what?
He's nuts.
He's outrun a black hole?
Yeah, someone calculated it to be like 53 times the speed of light or something.
What the fuck?
Okay.
He's busted.
I thought you meant like he outrun, like he wasn't in the event horizon outrun the literal black hole. I thought you meant he would just outrun the edge of the event horizon, so it was faster than the expansion.
But
no, he literally outran a black hole.
Yeah, right. I don't know. He's nuts. He's broken.
What the fuck, Sonic? Do I have to extinct black holes as well for the?
Yes. Wait, no, they're not alive. You're fine.
I think that extinct things, if he can outrun a black hole, that really raises some problems with the extinct things plan.
Yeah, the Fey bargain doesn't really make sense if he can outrun a black hole. Oh god.
However, he has all these things. Well, I believe he has all these things because he's the main character. He's a bit of a Mary Sue. He goes as fast as he needs to. He has plot armor. So my plan is to make him not the main character anymore, so he's no longer defended by the plot.
I was really hoping that's where midlife crisis was going. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, either midlife crisis, which means the new main character will be a younger speedster who Sonic takes under his wing as he comes to learn to like get through his midlife crisis,
Okay.
like middle-aged Peter Parker, Miles Morales style.
Uh-huh.
Or we make him a villain because he's become jaded. Or we just make him not the good guy anymore in some way and just get him out of the main character spot. And therefore, he's not defended by all this nonsense. I can do anything because I'm the main character.
I was thinking more like if we can get him into like a thing that allegedly middle-aged men like to do in their midlife crisis is buy a fast, expensive car.
Yeah.
Give Sonic a fast, expensive car. He's 15. He doesn't know how to drive. He crashes that car, breaks a leg. By the time it's healed, he's never going to be that fast again.
Well, he doesn't have to be fast if he has a car. Therefore, he lets himself go a bit, and he's no longer the fastest alive.
Because I was going to say that why would Sonic buy a car if he was able to be faster than the car? But that's the thing. That's the laziness factor.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. I had an image of like Sonic just really jumping off the deep end, like hitting the booze. I don't know if Sonic would hit the drugs, but you know, like after a
speed.
couple of years of being off the radar, Tails knocks on his door like, Sonic, you gotta come outside. Come on, Sonic, we're all here for you. They have an intervention, and Sonic's just there like like stubble all over his face, beer belly, brown paper bag with a bottle poking out the top of it in his hand, just like, God, I'm not the hedgehog I used to be.
And there we go. We've stopped Sonic.
He's not cool anymore.
We do have to avoid him becoming the sort of grizzled main character, sort of anti-hero in the sort of aftermath of this.
Yeah, like, do not let him lose an eye and get an eye patch, because
Yes, then he'd be unstoppable.
We also have to stop his redemption arc. If his friends rally around him and need him to stop the Eggman, he may have a redemption arc.
Yeah.
Maybe a way to prevent that is to empower one of his friends to become the main character in his stead, such as Tails.
Yeah.
Tails needs a glow up, and I think we can make Tails cool as fuck if we do it right.
Yeah, Tails becomes the main character.
I think Tails is already cool as fuck, but you know,
Oh yeah.
let's make him
like,
cooler.
Let's make Tails fuck is what I'm trying to say. Do not Google that. Do not Google that.
Unfortunately, the make Tails fuck contingent have probably already.
They're years ahead of me at this point.
Yeah, I'm not going on AO3.
They've had so much time. Anyway.
I did see Tails' age when I was looking at Sonic's age. I'm not going to go into that. Right.
Oh no.
I mean, again, Sonic is in his 40s, right?
Oh, good point. Yeah, Tails has been that old
Yeah.
for like 30 years.
We're
so
fine.
it's
It's fine. Yeah.
So
Anyway.
Tails is like 38.
Yeah,
it's fine.
But anyway, give Tails a glow up is what I meant.
Yeah.
Make him like traditionally cool as well as the coolness that he is currently.
Yeah.
Make him the main character. We no longer have Sonic Adventure Battle. We have Tails Adventure Battle. Let's go.
Okay, yeah, no, this is great. No, we've stopped Sonic. We haven't solved the problem. Tails will still come and beat up Eggman.
Yeah, we haven't solved the problem for Robotnik. We created a better problem for Robotnik, though.
Dr. Eggman hired us to stop Sonic, not to make sure all of his evil schemes worked.
Yes, exactly. So Eggman still has to pay us for having done it, even though actually we've monkey
Monkey-pawed it,
We have contract law the fuck out of this.
We've stopped Sonic. You've still got a problem, but you still owe us.
Also, Tails is like inventor core, right?
Yeah, it'd be a very different style of game.
And so is Robotnik. So it's like invention versus invention. That's pretty cool.
Why aren't they friends?
Because they want to kill each other.
Yeah, well,
one of them is evil and one of them's like golden retriever nice.
And they're the opposite way round that you think that they are.
Yeah, all right,
But
fair enough.
the series needs like a new lease of life. So having a new main character with different abilities to give you more different things to do sounds great. So you've also saved the Sonic series.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't even considered that. We're still going to make that money for that infinite omnidirectional treadmill. So
Yeah, in case everything goes wrong.
diversify your portfolio, as they say in capitalism.
The other way of making Sonic not the main character that I mentioned but didn't go into too deeply, we could make Sonic the bad guy somehow.
Oh yeah, you did briefly come across
Like
that.
if we can break him and make him the bad guy, maybe Tails will become the good guy and take over again. But again, he won't have the plot armor and we'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, this sort of happens in the games where, like, I think Sonic Adventure 2, it sort of does it, where Sonic and Shadow think they are both, the other one is the bad guy from their own perspective, sort of thing. You know, from my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
I was also going to go into that.
Wait, is Shadow just Sonic going through a midlife crisis?
Kind of.
Oh, it's just bikes and guns.
Hang on. Oh, no, you're right. Oh, no. This doesn't... Oh, no, you're right.
Wait, Shadow is just midlife crisis Sonic come back in time to kill his younger self.
Oh, jeez. Oh, God.
Like, that doesn't help our answer.
No, it
I just
doesn't.
came to a realization.
No, in fact, it undermines our own
It
answer.
hinders our answer.
Here we are trying to undermine Sonic, and instead we undermined our own answer.
No, Big Up Tail still works, though.
Yes.
Big Up Tail still works. So we're going to make Sonic not the main character by doing the tail strat, and it'll be fine.
Yeah, the problem there is that if Tails has sidekick syndrome to such a degree that in trying to big up Tails, he just wants to big up Sonic even more.
I've got another backup on that. This year is the year of letting your like female lead be a main character because we've had Princess Peach Showtime and Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom, both of which where you play Peach and Zelda.
Yep.
So things come in threes. Make Amy Rose the main character.
Oh, instead of making her a villain, make her the main character. You're right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And we can just have the third one of a beloved franchise where the female lead becomes the actual like playable character for
And
once.
Because Sonic is too cool to have a girlfriend, he'll always be running away from her.
Yeah.
It's like the magnetic repulsion kind of thing.
So it's to keep your enemy... No, hang on. Keep your friends... No, hang on.
Keep your enemies close and your friends really far away.
Keep your friends your enemies.
Keep your Amy Roses... Hang on. Keep your Sonics... No. Keep your Amy Roses close so that your Sonics won't be close, is what I'm trying to get to.
Yes. Yeah.
Which doesn't work with that phrase.
That character trait where he's like too cool to have a girlfriend, is that mostly because they like don't want to she's the love interest but they don't want to advance it anymore in the plot, so him being not into it is a way of them not having to deal with it?
I don't know, but also there was like Elise, the human woman that he was possibly romantically interested in. I can't remember.
And she kissed him back to life when he died.
Yeah, so maybe they just want to like keep that romantic tension open so they can do whatever they want.
I guess, yeah.
So he can flirt with Roog the Bat.
Oh, sorry, that is another idea of making him not... If you can make him not good, not the villain specifically, but not good, and that is you get some like paparazzi shots of him leaving a nightclub with Rouge the Bat. And you show them to Amy Rose and you cause a scandal. And he's no longer like marketable to Sega as the main character and they have to pick someone else.
So it's a Daily Mail headline kind of defeat of Sonic.
I mean, this is basically a video game plot where you try and make Sonic seem like the bad guy, and then he has to overcome his own, like, the public image of him and also Eggman's plot. That is just a video game, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But can he defeat Rupert Murdoch and his meticulously evil propaganda empire? I don't think so.
Honestly, I really hope he can.
I'm okay to lose the question.
I would actively abandon this question for that.
Whoever wins, we win.
Yeah, if we lose the question, we win on like a social scale. So
Okay.
yeah, win-win.
But from a moral standpoint, I do not want to use Rupert Murdoch as an answer. Guys, I'm supposed to be the evil capitalist here. What the fuck?
Well, I guess that means it's big up tails or bust. Before we move on from somewhat of a meta answer, earlier it was mentioned that if you don't look at physics doesn't look at you, and like Wile E. Coyote doesn't fall until he looks down and then he falls.
Yeah. Cartoon logic. That makes sense.
So just to stay meta for a bit, what if we get Sonic a physics degree and then he works out that he can't actually run this fast and it doesn't make sense, and the moment he looks at it, it just stops working?
So, unfortunately, that answer would step on the answer of the perpetual motion generating infinite electricity.
Oh yeah, these don't work together.
Yeah, he'll be like, no, that's perpetual motion, stop it.
We try to fit a perpetual motion machine, like, to keep him entertained and make him do a physics degree, at which point he slows down and the perpetual motion machine stops working. Like,
It unsolves the global crisis. Yeah.
We defeated ourselves as well.
Yeah, I don't know how much there is on that one, but it was mentioned earlier about like gravity ignoring you, and I just feel like he could fail just if he met physics.
Part of the era that he's from is like, the reason he has a smart friend is because it's not cool to be smart, and so we might be like, Sonic, take this physics degree, and he's like, Tails, take this physics degree.
And Tails is like, Sonic, you don't make sense.
And then Sonic would just be like, that doesn't make sense, Tails. I'm gonna run, see ya.
We introduce him to Albert Einstein somehow. I don't know. Carl Sagan somehow.
If we can get the physics to stick, it might work, but I don't know if the physics will stick.
Yeah,
it doesn't stick on him right now anyway. So why would try to teach him anything stick? He's too cool for school.
Unfortunately, Albert Einstein probably already exists in Sonic because there is an Einstein the Caterpillar. So I don't think he's going to be listening to Sonic.
Oh, good.
Okay, get Sega to make a Sonic edutainment game.
Ooh.
Oh, that actually could work.
Where Sonic has to learn physics.
Yeah, because then Sonic would be smart as part of that meta.
But then the one lesson that Sonic doesn't teach and outsources to Tails would be the physics lesson.
It would, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay. Okay, that doesn't work as well.
Yeah, it would be like Sonic will teach about momentum in like the big pinball machine.
Yes.
And then Tails will use Sonic in that demonstration, so Sonic won't need to know anything about momentum.
Sonic will only teach the kids about the cool sports, or the cool lessons, like PE and mini games and gambling. He won't do any of the boring lessons.
Don't forget, the house always wins.
Okay, I think we've got a lot of good ideas here. I'm not quite sure any of them quite work.
I'm not sure if any of them are actually good.
I don't know, but I think there's one that we missed, right? Because we were talking about the fact that he likes his friends.
Yeah.
And we know that he likes animals a lot as well, right?
Sure.
So have we considered using his friends and his animals against him by capturing a bunch of woodland critters and using them to power our robots?
Oh.
Interesting.
Because we've got a lot of robots here, but we don't have the power for them. But there's a convenient, like, chest cavity that would fit a small woodland critter, and the act of that small woodland critter moving around would power the robot. And we just use those to fight Sonic.
Now, that's actually much better than, like, physics. Not gonna lie, as a concept goes.
Physics or these robots I have lying around.
Yeah.
We can also lure Sonic to our, like, giant airship, where, our home turf on which we will do battle, and therefore have the greatest advantage.
Yeah.
Because Sonic wants to free the woodland critters, and so he'll be encouraged to come to where the woodland critters are being created, i.e. our giant airship in the sky.
Okay, yeah.
How do we stop him destroying the woodland critters, freeing them, and also destroying the giant airship in the sky, thus freeing all the woodland critters in one foul swoop, because there's a big free all the woodland critters button that we have conveniently.
That is your risk that we will have to take, but obviously we will have bigger and bigger robots as we go, and one of them's probably going to stop him eventually, right? If you use a big enough robot, he's just one hedgehog, what's he going to do?
Wait, you're right, your robot plan is good. We discussed that Sonic is the fastest thing alive.
Yep.
We just make a robot that's faster than Sonic, because it's not alive.
Oh, that's really good. We can model it after Sonic as well, just to, like, really rub it in.
Of course. That's how you go fast.
Yeah. We'll call it, like, Meta Sonic or something like that.
Yeah, sounds good, yeah.
Or Steel Sonic.
Mecha Sonic.
Mecha Sonic's good. I like that.
Or what if you name it after a genre of music? It could be like folk punk Sonic.
Heavy Sonic.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Heavy Sonic. Yeah. Thrash Sonic.
Punk Sonic. It's just like got neon lights on it and I don't know where I'm going with a mohawk. Yeah.
I think it is important though to
Miku Sonic.
Look, we're gonna have to make some personal sacrifices to make this plan really work though. I think we're gonna need, because as just regular human people that we are, I don't think we necessarily have the power and the capacity to make a lot of robots in a certain style.
Also, I would die if Sonic punched me.
Well, exactly, right? But I think if we fused ourselves with some sort of foodstuff, that might give us just enough power and evil capacity, especially if it's a rotten food. That'd be good.
My closest foodstuff is a biscuit.
Biscuit would work.
Aubergine?
Aubergine, I like aubergine. Wait, fuse yourselves with a pickle.
Oh, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, no, that'd be hilarious.
I'm Pickle Eddie, guys.
Wait, this was just one...
Sonic versus Pickle Eddie.
Wait, this was one long setup for a Pickle Rick joke.
It wasn't... No, yeah, it pretty much was my intention with the episode. Right?
Yeah, okay, you got me.
Then we can name all of our robots after various pickle puns. We can have the Dillbot and the Gherkinmobile. I'm out so fast at pickle puns. The brine carrier. I don't know. The brine jar is our giant airship or something.
You can pickle eggs, notably.
You can, but like...
And onions.
So we can stay on theme with our guy who's hired us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Wait, no, Sonic's going to turn up, go like, oh yeah, a garnish for my chili dog, perfect.
Oh, we're doomed.
Well, I mean, we're not actually the food stuff. We're just fused with the food stuff. So we're mostly human.
Oh, right, yeah.
We'll be like, but we'll be more elongated. Like
that shape.
Like Eggman
Yeah.
is an egg shape. We're pickle shape.
No, you're pickle shaped. I'm biscuit shaped.
Oh yeah, you're flattened around.
Look, I just grabbed the closest thing. It's not my first choice, but it's the closest thing to happen. Okay.
Alex is penis shaped because they chose eggplant or aubergine.
I just did it for the Dr. Eggplant.
I know you
joke,
did.
But, you know.
But you absolute
Alex
fool.
is everyone's favourite emoji.
That's really dumb.
Yeah, this plan sounds flawless. I know it was just for the pickle Rick joke, but this plan's amazing.
But it sounds so good, right? An army of pickle-based pickle biscuit and aubergine-based robots fight one hedgehog. I think we've got it. I think we nailed it. Got it in one.
Yeah, I can't.
perfect.
I have no further plans for this.
Thank you very much for joining me today.
Wait, what did we win or lose?
Our sanity?
Yes, as my greatest eggventions, congratulations. You've
Hurt
won.
your voice, go on.
Yeah, I'm going to commit to it, though. Congratulations. As my two greatest eggventions, I have a prize for you today. You've won 2 Goo-Jitsu minis of myself and my compadre Knuckles.
Wait, but there are 3 of us.
Deal with it amongst yourselves. That's your problem, not mine.
Oh.
Thanks for listening, Anonymous Data Point. I know everyone tells you this, but as a tiny independent outlet, we really do need your support. So if you've enjoyed this stupid episode, please subscribe on whichever platform you're listening on. If you're feeling extra generous, you could rate and review us on Apple and Spotify. 5 stars, please. Or more importantly, you could recommend this show to a friend. Regardless of whether you do any of that, we really appreciate your listenership, and we look forward to seeing you in the next episode. Well, you'll see us anyway. I mean, not see exactly. Nah, you get the idea. I have to mention this briefly. I'm really surprised that you, when we were talking about bigging up Tails, I'm surprised a little bit at you, Alex, for not making a Big the Cat reference. Seems like your style.
I have completely forgotten about Big the Cat.
Oh my god.
Make Big the Cat the main character.
That character has not been in my mind this entire recording.
How did you miss that?